At least one person dead, dozens injured as Palestinian militants continue a relentless mortar barrage on southern Israel.
Leland Vittert is live from Beersheba, a town that endured one of its worst attacks just hours ago. Leland, what can you tell us?
Good morning, guys. There's an old saying in Israel that the only thing that is needed to start a war is a rocket landing at a school, and that's exactly what happened. We're on the top of a gymnasium here. You can see where the rocket came in. You can also see where the rocket ended up, which was through the roof and then down there inside this gymnasium. You can imagine how many casualties there would have been had there been kids inside. Thankfully, school is not on today. This is still summer vacation here in Israel. Still, this town has endured a barrage of rockets. There have been hundreds fired here over the past 4 or 5 days. Let me show you what they're packed with. Inside Gaza, where they make these things, they've pulled a page out of the suicide bombing book and now put in ball bearings, which the only purpose of this is to kill as many people as they can when these rockets land. And Israel has a defense system against these rockets, but still, we had a number of casualties over the past couple of days. Each missile interceptor fired by Israel's Iron Dome costs about $40,000, and the system was specifically designed to counter the short-range, often home-built rockets used by Gaza militants against southern Israel. Its current kill ratio is about 60%, which is good, but far from perfect. If militants fire multiple rockets at the same time aimed for the same target, some get through. Like last night, as a small neighborhood broke the Sabbath, the sirens went off. One man didn't make it to the shelter in time.
Tried checking for a pulse, couldn't find his pulse. Saw a big pool of blood next to him, and I just decided there was another guy that was quite obviously conscious, and I sort of had to make a decision.
The man who died in this attack was standing where I am, and witnesses say he was actually lifted off the ground by the force of the explosion. He was doing what he was supposed to do, take cover right behind this wall. And you can see what the shrapnel did to this wall. It's an incredible amount of damage. One ball bearing embedded itself here. A number of the others just pulverized this area right here.
I know that panic kills, and I know that if you don't know how to make the switch between, a rocket attack and your regular life, then you're not going to be able to lead a regular life, and that means day one. And that's not an option as far as I'm concerned.
It's all part of a tit-for-tat between Israel and these militants inside Gaza. Began with an attack on Israeli civilians down in the southern part on Thursday, and now it's continued with Israeli airstrikes and then these Palestinian mortars and rockets coming over. It seems as though the Israelis right now, at least, are holding their fire. The Israeli school year starts in 10 days, and they would certainly rather go back to the hot truce that we had before than escalate these things as this moves forward. Guys, in New York, back to you.